Hello students, this is Suman Sharma from SBM 3D and this is the next video for class 6. And the chapter is Light, Shadows and Reflection. Now, in this video, we will study the topic shadow. Firstly, we will know that what is shadow. So, when an opaque object is placed in path of light, a dark portion is formed on the opposite side of the object on the screen, and that dark portion is called shadow. Students, we know that we, the person, are the opaque thing, and when we come in the path of sunlight, then a dark portion is created on the ground, and this dark portion is called shadow. Now, in the next slide, there are some different conditions related to the shape and size of the shadow. So, the size of the shadow depends on the distance of the source of light at which the light rays falls on the object. So, the first condition is that when the source of light, this is the source of light, is closer to the object, this is the object like toy. When the source of light is closer to the object, then the shadow is larger. So it is also written here, a large shadow is formed when the toy is closer to the source of light. This is the first condition. Now, the second condition is that when the source of light is farther from the object, then the smaller shadow is formed. Here, this is the source of light and this is again the toy. When the source of light is farther away from the object, then the shadow is smaller. So, a smaller shadow is formed when the toy is further away from the source of light. This is the second condition. Now, in the next slide, here, this indicates the position of the sun in the sky. In the morning, the sun is here, and in the morning, the shadow of this stick is long because the sun is low in the sky. Now, the shadow grows shorter and shorter. Here, the shadow grows shorter and it becomes shortest when the sun is at the highest point in the sky. And after the noon period, the shadows again grow long again like this. And the shadow grow long again because again the sun is very low position in the sky again. So, according to the position of the sun in the sky, the shadows of anything can be changed. When the sun is low in the sky, then the shadow is longer. When the sun is at the highest point in the sky, then the shadow is shortest. And again, in the evening or after the noon period, when the sun is low in the sky again, then the shadow is again longer. So this is the condition when the shadow is longer or when the shadow is shorter. Now, in the next slide, the third point is that the shadow can be seen only on the screen. The screen could be a ground, walls of the room, a building or any other surfaces act as a screen for the shadows we observe in our everyday life. Okay, now the fourth is that shadow sometimes gives us a lot of information about the shapes of the object. So, we can identify the real object by seeing the shadow of any object. But sometimes there are few shadows that we can create with our hands and make believe that they are the shadow of the different animals because they mislead us. For example, as we can see in the slide that this is the shadow of a duck which is created by the hands. It is not actually present here, but its shadow is similar to that. And in the next slide, next image, appears that it is a shadow of a flying bird, but it is not actually the bird is flying, but the image is created by the hands. Now, in the next slide, again, in the third image, here we can see that it just looks like the shadow of an animal, but the animal is not actually present here. The shadow is created by the human hand. Again, this is the shadow of a rabbit, which is again created by the human hand. So, the shadow of different animals can be created by using the different postures of the human hands, which can mislead also us. Now, the fifth point is that shadows are black in color, and this is not changed by the color of the opaque object. Suppose we take a red rose or we take a yellow rose. Then, if we see the shadow of the red rose or yellow rose, then the shadow of both the roses are in black color. So, the shadow of any object always be in the black color. It doesn't depend on the color of the object. So, this is the last point of this video, students. And in the next video, there is some homework for all of you. First is that define the word shadow, which is already given in the slide. Now, mention the condition in which the shadow is larger and smaller. Simply you know that when the source of light is closer to the object, then the shadow is larger, and when the source of light is farther away from the object, then the shadow is smaller. Third, where can the shadow be seen? Then the shadow can be seen on the screen, and give some examples. Some examples are the ground, the walls of the home. These are the examples where the shadow can be seen. So students, I think this is enough for today. Thank you so much.